Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to my Facebook live. And if you're watching me from YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching me from Facebook live, my Facebook page, please don't forget to follow my page and like and share and stay connected. So today I want to talk about relationship, and I want to dive a little bit to make the men happy, because if you follow my channel, my YouTube channel, you can see so many content there talking about these men and all of their stuff that they keep going through. But I've been going through some, a little bit of touch up here and there, and I said, okay, there are also some certain relationship where you can see, not every breakup is like the fault of a man. Women also can go a little bit of crazy. We all know that kind of stuff, although sometimes we are pushed to go crazy and act the certain way that we act. So I want to dive a little bit into the relationship saga today, and I'm going to focus my energy on the men, how to keep your man happy. I've noted down 5 simple steps when I do videos on talking about men, about their bad sides and stuff that they do that I don't like, I don't normally write. But today, I take my time and write down 5 simple steps that you can follow to help, revive your relationship and make your man feel that is actually really loved, and do, something you can do to keep him to yourself, because sometimes men like to go out of their relationship or marriages because of little tiny details. So let's dive straight into this. I don't want to bore you with explanation. So I'm going to start off first with respect. Every man loves to be respected. Like, not even men, every human being on earth, both men and women, loves to be respected. When it comes to men and their ego that they like to play with a little bit too hard sometimes, they can go all hard with the respecting. I don't want a woman that disrespect me. I don't want a woman to talk back when I'm talking to her. I want my woman to sit down and listen when I'm done talking. Then she can, obey and complain later. You know that word. I learned that word from church. So, like, obey. After you finish obeying, then you can complain and make your points known, but don't argue while he's talking to you. It's considered to be rude and disrespectful. Every man loves their respect, so try as much as you can. Even though you might be fighting, things might be going in a way that you don't like, there are other ways you can communicate your feelings without being disrespectful, without being sounding rude or sounding harsh. By far, you can start by talking and lowering your tone. Don't talk too loudly. Some of us, like, we talk when we are angry, we express ourselves very loudly. Sometimes you may seem like, okay, this is the way I communicate, this is the way I express myself when I'm not in a good place. But to other people, it may sound as if you are sounding rude. So when you're talking with your man, learn to keep your voice on a lower pitch. Don't sound too loud, or else you might come out as a very rude and disrespectful woman. And no man likes that. Every man wants a peace of mind. Like, they go out to work, go out on a daily activity. They want to come home to a peaceful environment, not to a place where they have a little bit of arguments, then a little bit of misunderstanding. You guys start talking, everybody's shouting on top of their voices. That will lead to fight, misunderstanding. Then that will make your man to stomp out of the house and go out and do something that you will not like at the end. Then secondly, I want to talk about support. I'm an African woman. I'm a very proud one of that. And then there is just something that we know, like, we have, we grew up seeing our fathers doing everything in the home, fighting their best to make sure we are okay, going the extra miles. But sometimes men also need support. Don't get me wrong, and just, no, don't just say, I'm not going to support a man, financially and all that kind of stuff. There are other support you can give to your man aside of finance. Sometimes that's moral support, that emotional support. Men too, they have some, they go through some rough days where they are not in a good place. They may have work trouble, they may have family crisis going on, they might not be in a better place. Just as us women, when we are on our periods, we are very rude, we are cranky and all that kind of stuff. But men don't have a specific period where they'll be like, okay, I'm on my period, I'm going to be very rude. No. Sometimes they can be battling their own demons. The best you can do is be a support system. The best you can do is be a shoulder for your man to lean on. And know that, yes, no matter what I'm going through in life, I have a woman that is going to support me through thick and thin. And then the third thing I want to talk about is, like, the child in them. There is this child in every man. Every man loves being a child. In some certain points of their life, they love to be pampered, they love to be looked after, they love that, that attention, like kids. A child can be crying for something that makes absolutely no sense, but the moment you pick that child up, you cuddle the child, then they'll forget about what, what they were crying for in the first place. Every man needs that once in a while. No matter how strong your man's come out for you to look, like you see him in the outside, he's strong, he's acting like a man. There is this soft spot inside of them. There is just child in them, the man child in them, that will just sometimes you just want a hug. Just want someone to just look at them and be like, it's okay. You can see a child walking and that child will just sit there and start crying. Then you just go and be like, oh baby, it's okay, stop crying. And then you'll see them smiling. Every man needs their child, the child in them, to be pet once in a while. Give them that attention, that needy, that cuddle, and all those, things that your man like. Sometimes he's not, obligate to or compulsory for you to do certain things just when it's birthday or wedding anniversary or something special. There is no special day in a relationship / marriage. Every day is a special day. Don't forget to make your man feel like a child that is loved and pampered for. As women, we can go to the extreme length to keep our children happy. Every man wants to see a woman that is going to be like, I'm going to go this length, I'm going to do this and do that to keep my man happy. The child in them wants that. And then number 4, be your man's biggest cheerleader. This is a very, it's simple thing, but sometimes it's very complex when we enter certain relationship or discussion, something going on. There is this kind of thing that every man likes when his woman, is his biggest fan. You are his biggest cheerleader. You support his dreams. You encourage him, like you motivate him. Don't be that kind of woman when your man said, I think I'm going to start this business adventure. Be his cheerleader. Oh yes, honey, I believe in you. I know you can do it. We are going to work things out. Everything is going to be fine. When your husband is stressing out or your man is stressing out over something like paying the bills or handling family matters, be his biggest support, his biggest support team, his biggest cheerleader. Cheer that man on. Make him feel that, the man in him can do anything that he lays his hands on. Don't left your spouse hanging thinking that, okay, I have this dream, but if I tell my significant other, they're just going to brush it off just like that. No, don't be that kind of person. If your man wants to do something, you should be the first to know and give him, the biggest cheer you can give him, the biggest support, the biggest belief. Compliment him of him. Tell him that he can do so many things. Believe in his strength. Empower him the more. It's not about, okay, I want to start a business idea. You just, if you are rich, you count money, pam, pam, pam. How much do you need for capital and just give it to him? That money will start up the business here. But if you try to, okay, only let's talk about your idea. What do you want to do? What are your plans? What are your short-term goals? What about your long-term goals? What will happen if this business face some amount of disaster on the way? How are we going to figure things out? Give him that support. And don't try to be the head. Don't try to be as if you're the one bringing the opinions. No matter how smart you think you may be, never you try to put your ideas in a man's head. You will make him feel as if he's not man enough. Their ego will be played with, and no man likes when a woman play with his ego. Support, be his cheerleader, or be on a very low key about it. Don't take up a man's dream or a man's ambition and make it all about you, as if everything about that plan is, is your idea. No one likes that. Being it a man or a woman, support someone by not being the center of attention. This is his own idea. He wants to do this particular thing. The best you can do is be a support system. Don't try to steal his idea. Don't try to make him feel as if he's stupid. He does not have much sense, or so his inputs are not too good. Support him. Believe in whatever he brought to the table, that I want to do this business. Support him. Cheer him on. So, oh yes, honey, you can do this. I believe in your ideas. Show them to me. When he's showing you his ideas, give him more support. There are so many ways you can correct someone without trying to make them feel little. You can bring so many suggestions on a low key. Don't try to insist your ideas. Men are deep thinkers. The moment you'll be talking to a man, you will think he's not paying attention, but he's paying great attention to you. And when he's alone, maybe while he's sleeping, hanging out with friends, when he will be in that, that quiet space of mind, those ideas, those thoughts that you were suggesting to him on a low key, don't suggest something and start shouting on top of your voice. make your suggestions on a very low key so that it will not feel as if his ideas are trash and yours are the ones with, brilliant moves. You are the all smart and all bossy. No man wants that. Just give your ideas to him on a very low key. You can be laughing about it or joking about it. Once he's all settled down thinking about it, and he'll be so excited that, okay, I have the biggest cheerleader. My wife is my biggest fan. Is she's watching me go through this. She's giving me a support. She believes in me. When you believe in a man, that is the biggest motivation, because he's going to go all out not to fail, because it does not want to disappoint you. No man, no matter the condition that he's in, no man wants to be looked upon like a failure to his wife, because their ego will not let them. So when you believe in your man, you are his biggest cheerleader. Trust me, that man will go heights. It will do things. It will do exploits. His name will reach certain places. You will not even begin to believe that that is my husband. That is because you let him be the man. You give him your support and you cheer him on and let him explore. And then the last thing on my list for today is loyalty. Loyalty is a very powerful word. It may sound so kind of sweet, loyalty. It may sound some kind of way, but it's very important. No matter what a man may be going through, you guys may be fighting all you want, but no man wants to share his woman with another man. The idea, sometimes some women say, we have a fight over a chat or maybe over a certain thing. When you are committed to someone, don't entertain other people, especially the opposite gender. We have men that can be friends, but sometimes 80% of male friends that keep females as friends want to get in between your, they want to get in between your legs. They can be keeping friends with you, and then when they're with you, they'll be thinking all these crazy fantasies in their head. Loyalty does not only mean, when you stay faithful, you don't sleep with someone else, just for, you only have sex with your significant other. No. The thought of you entertaining other men, whether in friendship or whether bestie, whatever category you want to place it, it's disrespect. That is cheating. You are messing with a man's ego. And no man wants that. So, if you're watching me for the first time today, I'm talking about men and how you should place them and all that kind of stuff, and you like my content, please don't forget to like my Facebook page. If you're watching me from Facebook, please like my Facebook page and share with your friends and interact with the videos, leave your comments, your suggestions. I can pick up something and talk about this on my next live. If you're watching me from YouTube, please leave your thoughts in the comment section, what you think and what you don't agree with me. We can agree to disagree. There is no fight about it. Stay blessed, keep your man happy, and make sure you keep yourself happy. Don't forget to check out my other videos on relationship, African men, Arab men, and all that in between on my YouTube. And if you're watching from Facebook and you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, you may want to go to my YouTube channel right now. It's simply BeMam20, same name with my Facebook page. Subscribe, and then let's get connected. You can watch a couple of my videos and be able to know what my content is all about. I'll see you all on my next live on Facebook. Bye-bye. And then all to my beautiful and amazing subscribers on YouTube, I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe. I hope you interact, and I hope you share as much as you can. I'll see you all when you see me.